Yo, what's up guys? Today we're playing this drill deck with the Golden Knight and also the Executioner. This deck was actually recommended by one of my viewers, so I'm gonna test how it will perform. This deck is kinda unique because it runs the Golden Knight and also the normal Knight. So let's see how the double mini tank will perform. We also have the Evolution Snowball, which is overall a really good card to pair with Drill. And also the Evolution Bomber, just to get some damage. I think this deck actually looks pretty promising overall. Okay, this guy does have the Sparky. We could be in some sort of trouble because he does get a lot of value with that Sparky now. Maybe we get a shot. Nice. Okay, Sparky gets somewhat damaged. Okay, hopefully we can kill the Sparky in time. Let's just get a nice log off. Okay, actually, I think the defense was really solid. Considering that was a pretty good push by him. Okay, double mini tank kind of saved us right there. Let's just go in with our Executioner in the back. This guy is running Goblin Giant Sparky. See if he also has like the lightning. If he does, we could be in some sort of trouble, but it really doesn't look like he has the lightning. Let's just go with a Golden Knight right here. Okay. Actually, we could maybe dodge the Sparky shot with our Golden Knight. And we didn't, sadly. But his Sparky will mostly actually die. Okay, actually looking really good right here. If he does decide to go in with a Goblin Giant, okay, he doesn't. I think we can just log it because of our Cannoneer right there, and really nice. I think Cannoneer actually pairs up really good with this deck because you have the Executioner to deal with swarms overall. Okay, we'll build up a pretty big push right here, so we do have to be careful. Okay, just go in with our Knight. Just Bomber up here. Just so he can't use his Golden Knight ability. Also the Golden Knight in this deck is really good just to have the 3-card cycle. Can really stack up those drills with the 3-card cycle, and also Golden Knight is pretty cheap. Let's go with another Executioner just to reset right here. And also let's just... Okay, let's go with Sparky so not cycle our Snowball. Okay, can just Snowball the Sparky. Okay, this should actually be a really good defense right there. Actually really solid. Nice. Golden Knight won't dash in our tower and we can just go in with our Drill because we have the Evolution Snowball. See if he can defend that. We can just use our Evolution Snowball. Okay, he does go with the Tesla. But I think Cannoneer will fully defend that Valkyrie. Nice. And we got really good damage on his tower. Nice, guys. Okay, he does go with a Sparky. We'll probably build a pretty big push with this. So let's see if we can defend it. Okay, just maybe Golden Knight opposite lane. Because he has the Sparky down. Okay, this could be really difficult to defend right here. I actually think this will be really difficult. Okay, maybe our Evolution Bomber will save us right here. Okay, Evolution Bomber really saved us right here. Nice, really good Evolution Bomber. And also we get the King Tower activation with the Valkyrie. Really clean defense by us. Okay, he will build up another Sparky push right here. So we, once again, do have to be careful. Okay, let's just Execution up high, maybe just to damage his Sparky, really. Because the Sparky is really the most annoying part of his push. Just Bomber up high, just to distract that Sparky. Okay, does go in with the Tesla. Actually think it's a pretty bad Tesla overall. Yeah, really good. Actually really nice defense again. We just Tesla again right here. And we also have the Evolution Snowball if we do mess up in defense. Okay, let's just get a nice Knight off. Okay, and we also have the Evolution Bomber. Okay, sadly arrows it away instantly. I think we just get a Snowball off here. So his Sparky really can't get any damage. Nice, really good defense. We shouldn't be able to break through in time. Really nice match, guys. See you in the next one. We're in the next match against this guy right here. Okay, from what I've seen since the last match, this deck actually isn't that bad. It actually looks really good. And I think the Golden Knight with the Executioner pairs up really well overall. And also we really played that game really clean, to be honest. Okay, we get a really nice offense right here. And also Evolution Bomber is helping in defense and also in offense. You can get some really good damage with it. Okay, we can just lock that. And also you have the double small spell in this deck. Actually really helpful. Especially against Lockbait, which we are facing right now. Okay, we will probably tank like 2 Goblin shots, but it's probably fine. It's just Knight up high. Okay, against Lockbait, the Cannoneer obviously isn't the best tower troop. But it still does pretty fine. Okay. He does have the Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower actually is pretty annoying. Let's see what he has against this Goblin Drill. He does have the Knight. But this will be some damage on his tower, and also maybe the Executioner. Okay, the Executioner sadly doesn't lock on the Knight. Okay, I think one thing in this deck which could be really helpful is the Tornado. Because you have the Bomber, you have the Golden Knight, you have the Executioner. I think a Tornado would actually be really good. Okay, really bad Dart Goblin by him. Because Tornado usually really pairs up well with those cards, especially with the Executioner, getting you some cheeky damage on his tower. And also the Golden Knight pairs up really well because you can get some really good dashes on the enemy's tower. You could also maybe switch up your Evolution Bomber for the Evolution Tesla, but I don't think that's really necessary because the Evolution Bomber is actually really good in this deck. Okay, he gets off pretty bad Princess of All. This will just die against our Executioner. Can get a really nice Golden Knight here. Okay. Nice. We can maybe get a pretty aggressive log. Also a Golden Knight ability. Nice. And we can just Evolution Snowball his Knight or his Goblin Gang. Nice. If he does go for the Goblin Gang, it will probably die to our Executioner. Okay, will probably Goblin Gang now. Okay, he does. Just Executioner again if he does decide to go in for the Princess. Just Knight on the opposite lane just to not take too much damage. Okay, also the Evolution Goblin Barrel did get nerfed, which I actually think is a pretty good change because Evolution Goblin Barrel is like a card you get always value with it. You have to defend both sides and you will also always get a negative Alexa trade when defending. Okay, let's go with some cheeky Dart Goblin right here, but we obviously easily catch it. Okay, we can get a nice log off. Let's see if we can maybe get a good Evolution Bomber. Would actually be really clutch right there. Maybe. I think that will lock on the tower. Okay, he does go with the Dart Goblin last second. That actually saved him. Okay, we can just log it again. Maybe Golden Knight will connect on the tower. This actually could be a crazy Golden Knight. Okay, that sadly doesn't dash for. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty real play on this lane. Just snowball, just to be safe. Okay, this should be game. Nice, guys. See you in the next match. We're in the next match against this guy right here. Let's see what he is running. So, this deck actually has been pretty good in the last matches. I actually think it performs pretty well. But like I said, I think a Tornado instead of like the Knight would be pretty good in this deck. Also, you could, if you don't want to put a Tornado in this deck, you could also maybe put a Spirit. Just to better deal with those swarms. And also it's cheaper, getting you a kind of faster cycle. Okay, we could get a nice King Tower activation right here. Let's just activate it. Nice, really. Okay, sadly we don't activate the King Tower. I forgot the Cannoneer one-shots. Okay, we do have to place our Bomber on a tile higher next time. I think we just snowball on that so we don't take any damage. I think also having the snowball in the 6 not only important for the drill, for your offense, but also the defense, because Cannoneer obviously isn't that good against swarms. So being able to kill those bats and also maybe minions is actually kinda helpful in this deck. Let's go in with our drill plus bomber. Nice, he does go for the knight, so our bomber will do some pretty good damage on his tower. think we can just get a nice execution off right here. Okay, executioner will actually be really nice. Maybe killing his firecracker. Okay, sadly it doesn't line up on the firecracker. But we still get a kind of small push right here. And he is forced to use his Tesla in kind of an awkward spot. Okay, actually really good start right here. We do have to be careful of his bats though. Let's go with the Goblin again. Okay, we're fine. Nice, really good. Let's just go with our drill right here. We also have the evolution bomber, so we could get some nice value with that. Hopefully we can snipe his knight and also snipe his firecracker. This bomber could actually be really solid. Okay, I think that's a lot of bomber value. Nice. Hopefully his firecracker dies. Perfect bomber. Okay, the bomber was actually really nice. Man, can get a nice executioner. Actually don't think we even want to lock that. Okay, executioner is targeting one single bat. We should have locked that. Thought the executioner won't target that. Just go with our Tesla. So the firecracker will eventually die. Nice, and we get a lot of value with this now. The executioner is still alive. And also we have the evolution snowball with our drill. Nice, we hit the firecracker before it gets off a shot. Really nice, and I think this is tower down if he doesn't place anything. A really good game, guys. Okay, actually this deck is kind of solid, to be honest. Okay, see you guys in the next match. We're in the next match right here against Lucky. Let's hope he is lucky enough to beat us. Okay, let's just cycle our bomber. Okay, he's running the evolution skeleton barrel. Let's see if this card is actually good against us. I think with the bomber and also the executioner, this is probably gonna be a pretty good matchup. This does look like Megaknight bait. Okay. Actually curious, what do you guys think about the new skeleton barrel evolution? Do you think it's broken or rather balanced? I actually think it's pretty broken because the death damage is surprisingly high. And I think you get like 800 death damage if both skeleton barrels hit the tower. That's completely ridiculous. Only the death damage without the skeletons. It's actually really high. I think our Tesla will just deal with the bats. Really good. We will take like 1 or 2 bat shots. Nice. Only 1. Really good start for us. I think we just want to cycle another bomber. If he does decide to go for the skeleton barrel, we can just snowball it. Also to cycle to the evolution, and the bomber will just deal with the skeletons. Like this, we don't even have to tank the death damage, but our bomber just doesn't want to shoot the skeletons. Okay, bomber. It doesn't matter, we just go for the Goblin Drill. Does have Musketeer. Musketeer actually doesn't look like Megaknight. If he still has the Megaknight in this deck, this could be weird. He obviously does have Lumberloon. So seeing a Megaknight here would be kind of a surprise, but we're a normal ladder, so I expect anything, to be honest. Okay, I think this will be enough to stop it. If he doesn't have like a surprising freeze or something. Okay, it looks like he doesn't. We can just go in with a Golden Knight just to support the executioner. Maybe? Ah, sadly he does drop the cannon, so we can't get any value of the ability. I think we can just... Nah, let's not log it. I think actually logging it would have been pretty bad. Because he does have the evolution skeleton barrel up next. Hopefully he places it right here. Okay, he doesn't place it into our executioner. Okay, we could actually be in some sort of trouble right here. Okay, but kind of the Cannoneer is kind of carrying in this matchup. I actually like Cannoneer a lot because deals such high amounts of damage and is actually so good against Lumberloon. Okay, I think we just want to evolution snowball that. That's way too risky to not. Okay, let's just go with a evolution bomber. Nice, the evolution bomber will probably deal with the musketeer. Let's just also log just to take not any damage from the skeletons. Okay, good log by him. Okay, we do have to be ready. Could go with another balloon with this. Okay. We probably just want to executioner this. Really good executioner, and also snowball this back maybe. Nice. Okay, actually really good defense. I think we also want to bomber. So the Musketeer doesn't get any shot. Really clean defense. Really nice by us. Okay, we still have to be careful. It's just Golden Knight. Also Executioner. Okay, we could be in some sort of trouble right now. Yeah, I actually think we're in a lot of trouble. I think we just want to Goblin Drill. But I actually think we'll defend. Okay, that defense was so clean. Really good defense by us. The Goblin Drill really was carrying. Okay, bad Ice Spirit by him. We can just kite this like this. Oh, really nice Executioner lineup. Okay, Executioner is such an MVP of this matchup. Really helps a lot having the extra air counter. Nice. Let's just get another Executioner. Maybe a Snowball. Oh, really good Snowball. Such good Snowball value. Maybe the Bomber is getting a shot on the tower. Okay, sadly it doesn't. I think we just... Again, Tesla here. Nice, really good Tesla. Also, let's go for Goblin Drill. Okay, Goblin Drill really good. Let's maybe get another Tesla up. Okay, that will be death damage though. Yeah, the death damage is actually not that good. I think we also have to drill again. Okay, this could actually be pretty bad. Maybe? Oh, this is so close, guys. I actually think we will win this. Nice, such a close game. Okay, really good game, really close. Executioner was kind of carrying and the defense against that one push was actually kind of crazy. So overall, I think this deck is actually really good. It's performing pretty good. But I do think the double mini tank at times isn't that good. I think having like a Fire Spirit and Ice Spirit would have been kind of better. Also using the Tornado could have been an option. I also think like an Evolution Tesla could be better than the Evolution Bomber. But overall the deck actually isn't that bad. So I do think it is pretty usable. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye.